Hello, everyone. I am Melinda Nail Fanatic, and I am the owner of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot and Nail Fanatics Artistry Design Studio in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm here to do your daily reading for Tuesday, September 27th, 2016. The last of these daily readings that my intention is to do is September 30th, 2016, so that I can have greater quality and ease in my own life. And now that school's back in, I found that this became a little bit more of a challenge than I was prepared for time-wise. So I'm also letting you know that I will continue with my monthly readings by zodiac sign. I believe I'm going to be adding in the mid-month updates for each zodiac sign, and every now and again, as I have some free time, I'll sprinkle in some random readings based on whatever planetary energies are strongest at the time. So these are the decks I'm going to be reading with. And in addition to these, I will be using my own custom Words of Clarity tarot deck. These decks are channeled for each individual. And so if you would like to have me channel a custom Words of Clarity deck for you, these are available for purchase. All you need to do is contact me at the email address shown. And this is my own. This is the first one that I did, so it's very, very simple. Of course, there are certain cards that are more elaborate in my deck, and just like that, in any deck that I channel for another individual, some cards will be a little bit more elaborate than others because I do the work as it is channeled to me. And each deck is individual, each deck is unique, and each deck is a custom work of art. So if you would like one of these, I would love your support in purchasing one. And I look forward to reading for you also. If I could do a personal reading for you, contact me at the email address shown there. You set the price for your reading according to the value of the information in your life. How much do you value the return of the information that I am going to be sending you when I do a reading for you? How much are the answers worth to you? Send me that in a donation, and I will reciprocate that value to you in terms of time and energy. The universe requires balance, and so this is how we lend our balance. And meanwhile, while you're receiving this free reading, you can add balance to the universe by giving this video a thumbs up, by commenting, by liking my channel, by subscribing to my channel, and by sharing it. I also appreciate your support on my Facebook pages and on Google Plus. I love reviews, so any good reviews are greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Love Source God, for allowing me to receive and channel these divine messages for my beautiful brothers and sisters who are viewing this video regarding the energy that is active in our lives, whether consciously or unconsciously, or behind the scenes, or whatever way it's active, for Tuesday, September 27th, 2016. Love Source God, thank you, thank you, thank you, the creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be, that which we are ever connected to and could not get away from even if we tried. Thank you for allowing me to receive and deliver these divine channeled messages that are for the utmost importance and love, peace, and happiness of my brothers and sisters who are viewing this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm taking that one. The world. There's the end of a cycle presenting itself at this time, and that's awesome. Let's see what else comes out over it. This is like, you get the full gist of something now. You get the full understanding. You see it all. It's so clear. Page of Wands. This is about messages of new course of action and a decision to be made. That makes sense. The Nine of Wands. So life is about to change. The different activities that have kept you busy and bustling, those are about to change as well. Life is getting ready to look brand new to you, and it's all coming down to you have a decision on how you want it to look. How do you want these things to carry themselves out? Love Source God, thank you, thank you, thank you for adding clarity with my own custom Words of Clarity deck to this reading for my brothers and sisters. Thank you, Love Source God, for adding clarity to this reading. So, the message of action is something I feel that is coming from your soul self, your higher self, your love source God, your divinity, from spirit, whichever words you choose to use, they actually all speak towards that same collective consciousness that is our love source God. But so for some of you, it's about communication from your angels, from your ancestors, whatever it is. And you're going to have a very important decision to be made about the direction you want your life to go. You have been building up a certain way of life, and now is the time to stay firm about what your true intentions are and allow things to advance and move forward with celebration, because this is about positioning you to be ready to live this new life. And it's also going to take you out of a feeling of being overwhelmed. It's going to allow you to feel like things are in a state of greater ease in your life. Love Source God, thank you for giving me advice for the body, mind, and soul or spirit level in regards to this reading for my beautiful brothers and sisters who are viewing it. And so for some of you, you have a child who's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and this child is just all over the place. And you're coming to an understanding about a better way to deal with the child that will allow for greater peace in your dealings with them. You're starting to see that traditional forms of discipline are not as beneficial with this child as a more spiritual approach and practical approach. You are seeing that rather than telling them what not to do, you're telling them now what to do. You're giving them a new activity to replace the activity that you don't enjoy them partaking in, their bad baby activity or bad child, and I throw the hyphens in there because they're not bad, but that activity that is unpleasant to you, you are redirecting them to something else, giving them an option that allows them to enjoy, but be at peace with you, and that allows you to be at peace with them, and actually is more beneficial for them in the long term anyhow. So let's see what the advice is for the body is the Seven of Cups, daydreams and decisions. In other words, again, especially with this child thing, let it be playful, providing options. For the mind, sadness and isolation, the child is bored, and so this is why these activities are coming out. And for the spirit, the way you're working with them is very healing for them, and it's about allowing the child to do what they want in a way that is very healing for them as opposed to destructive for them. And let me just see what other messages I'm getting, because this child message is very strong, but I feel like there's some other message here too. So give me just a moment. So there's something that you have been doing for a while, and you're about to stop, because you know, and as a matter of fact, when you talk to your guy friends or your girlfriends or your family members or whoever you deal with, or for somebody who is in a position to counsel others, the advice that you always give is the exact opposite of what you've been doing. And so now you're going to change what you're doing into something else. You're going to get into a new habit because it adds to greater positioning, greater clarity, greater ease and flow in your life, and greater peace in your life. And you have some options here in which you need to make a decision. Some of those options are real, some of those options are illusions. And this course of action, for example, you may be one who always tells people to meditate, and yet you have not been doing your own meditations. You will begin. You will stop being so busy and you will begin meditating. And it's going to open up the world to you and help you clear your decision-making processes. And also, it's going to bring together two. I feel like you and another person have been at odds in thought. You cannot agree. And so you've been isolating yourself from that person. But something is coming together to cause you to realize a better way of dealing with the situation that's going to add to celebration within yourself. Like, this is going to feel like, oh, this is freaking awesome. I'm so glad. Okay, now I get it. Now I know how I can do this. And it's going to be extremely healing for you on a soul level. Allow that healing to happen. When you're being urged so strongly to move in this direction of making peace with this person, embrace it, because it's very healing for you. When you cover over with love anything, you bless yourself and that other individual as well. And when I say cover over in love, it's about remembering that everybody is going through something, and we provide a mirror for one another. And so we reflect that back and forth to one another, whatever are the issues and the difficulties and the lacks of understanding that we're going through. Oh, excuse me. And so you provide that mirror, and so what happens a lot of times is they reflect back to you what they're actually dealing with. And so that causes them sometimes to deal with you in a very unpleasant way. So when this is happening for you with this person, and you just say, you know what, if that's how you feel, I can't argue with you. Let's just let it be at peace. And you retreat and you pull back rather than standing and arguing and standing your ground but I'm right and you're wrong, and don't you see how wrong you are. This is a way of covering it over with love. You may be right. They can't see it at this time. Your greatest and easiest path is to let it be at peace. And please remember that this is a general reading. So some of the things that I've stated here today, it won't apply to everybody, but there is something that I've stated here in these channel messages that will apply to each one of you. There is something here for you. And for somebody else, this whole reading was right on point. It was exactly what you needed to hear from start to finish. And so whoever you are, I'm so grateful to be able to channel these messages for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching this tarot donation of mine, and for liking my video, giving that thumbs up, for sharing my video with your friends and family on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, wherever you're sharing, and for subscribing to my channel. My subscription numbers keep just going up, and I'm so grateful because it just shows how many people are really resonant with the messages that I'm sharing. And I know that Love Source has trained me in such a way, and I have become one who is able to resonate with so many of you for your love, peace, and happiness. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.